Phrasal verbs, their meanings and use in sentences. Act up, behave badly, or malfunction. The kids started to act up during the long car ride. My computer has been acting up all morning. Bail out. Rescue. Often financially, the government bailed out the failing bank. She bailed her friend out of trouble once again. Blackout. Faint or lose consciousness. He blacked out after the accident. The lights went out and the whole neighborhood blacked out. Blow up. Explode or get very angry. The fire caused a gas tank to blow up. She blew up at her brother after he broke her laptop. Boil down to. Be the main reason or basic aspect. The problem boils down to a lack of communication. It all boils down to trust in any relationship. Brush up on. Review or improve skills. I need to brush up on my Spanish before the trip. She brushed up on her math skills for the test. Bump into. Meet by chance. I bumped into an old friend at the store. She bumped into her professor at the library. Burn out. Become exhausted. She burned out after working so many hours. He felt burned out and decided to take a vacation. Catch on. Understand or become popular. He finally caught on to the joke. This new trend is catching on quickly. Check in. Arrive and register. We checked in at the hotel around noon. She checked in at the front desk before her appointment. Check out. Leave or pay and leave. Examine. They checked out of the hotel early. He checked out the new restaurant last night. Chip in. Contribute money or effort. Everyone chipped in to buy a gift. The whole team chipped in to finish the project on time. Close down. Shut permanently. The store will close down at the end of the year. They decided to close down the factory. Come down with. Start to suffer from an illness. She came down with a fever. He's worried he might come down with the flu. Cross out. Remove by drawing a line. Please cross out any incorrect answers. She crossed out the items she didn't need from her list. Deal with. Handle or manage. He has to deal with a lot of paperwork. She's good at dealing with difficult situations. Dress up. Wear formal or fancy clothes. They dressed up for the wedding. You don't need to dress up for the party. Drop off. Deliver or decrease. He dropped off the package at her office. Sales dropped off after the holiday season. Ease up. Relax efforts or reduce intensity. He finally eased up on a strict diet. The rain should ease up by tomorrow. end up, eventually reach a place or situation. They ended up getting lost. She ended up staying longer than planned. Face up to, confront, or accept a difficult situation. He needs to face up to his mistakes. She faced up to the fact that she needed help. Fall behind. Lag behind schedule or expectations. He fell behind in his studies. The project fell behind because of the delays. Fall for. Be deceived by or develop strong feelings. She fell for the scam. He fell for her the moment they met. Fall through. Fail to happen. The deal fell through at the last minute. Their travel plans fell through due to bad weather. Figure on. Expect or plan for. She figured on getting a promotion this year. He hadn't figured on so much traffic. Get around. Move about or avoid. It's hard to get around without a car. He managed to get around the new rules. Give in. Surrender or yield. He finally gave in to his daughter's demands. The team refused to give in despite the challenges. Go ahead. Proceed with something. You can go ahead and start without me. They decided to go ahead with the project. Go off. Explode or start making noise. The alarm went off in the middle of the night. A firework went off unexpectedly. Hand over. Give something formally. He handed over the keys to his friend. The police asked him to hand over his identification. Head off. Prevent or go in a particular direction. They managed to head off the potential crisis. She headed off towards the mountains. Hold back. Restrain or keep something in. He held back his anger. She had to hold back tears during the speech. Iron out. Solve or remove differences. They ironed out the final details of the contract. The team had a meeting to iron out their issues. Jump in. Enter a conversation or activity suddenly. She jumped in with a great idea. He jumped in to help when he saw the problem. Keep away. Maintain a distance. Please keep away from the construction area. She kept away from junk food for her diet. Lay off. Stop employing someone. They had to lay off several workers. She was laid off after 10 years with the company. Let down. Disappoint. He let down his friends by canceling. She didn't want to let down her team. Look back on. Reflect on the past. He looked back on his college days fondly. She often looks back on her childhood memories. Look out for. Be vigilant about. Look out for signs of trouble. He always looks out for his little sister. Make up for. Compensate for something. She wanted to make up for her mistake. He worked extra hours to make up for his absence. Miss out on. Lose an opportunity. She missed out on a great job offer. He felt he missed out on an important event. Nod off. Fall asleep briefly. She nodded off during the lecture. He was so tired that he nodded off on the couch. Pay back. Return money or a favor. She paid back the loan on time. He promised to pay her back next week. Point out. Draw attention to something. She pointed out an error in the report. He pointed out the beautiful view from the window. Put down. Insult or write something. She put down his efforts in front of everyone. He put down the address on a piece of paper. Run across. Meet or find unexpectedly. She ran across her old diary in a drawer. He ran across an old friend in the city. Run out. Use up completely. They ran out of gas on the highway. She ran out of ideas for her project. Settle for. Accept something less than desired. He settled for the second option. She didn't want to settle for an average grade. Show off. Display something proudly. He loves to show off his new car. She showed off her skills during the interview. Stand by. Support or remain nearby. She always stands by her friends. He promised to stand by his decision.